Give a pound a line for the story in your own words, said the editor. The time traveler pushed his glass towards the silent man who was staring at his face. He jumped a little, then poured him some wine. The rest of the dinner was uncomfortable. The journalist tried to relax us by telling funny stories. The medical man smoked a cigarette and watched the time traveler closely. The silent man seemed nervous and drank a lot of wine. At last the time traveler pushed his plate away and looked round at us. "I suppose I must apologize," he said. "I was so hungry. I've had a most interesting time." He put out his hand for a cigarette, but coming to the smoking room, "The story is too long to tell over dirty plates," and he led the way. "You have told these men about the machine?" he said to me, sitting back in his chair and naming the three new guests. "But the thing's just a trick," said the editor. "I can't argue tonight. I don't mind telling the story, but I can't argue. I will," he continued, "tell you the story of what has happened to me, if you like, but you mustn't interrupt. Most of it will sound like lies, but is it true? Every word of it. I was in the laboratory earlier, and since then I have lived 8 days. Days like no human being ever lived before. I am very tired, but I shan't sleep until I have told this thing to you. But no interruptions. Is it agreed?" We all agreed, and the time traveler began his history as I have written it down. He sat back in his chair at first and spoke slowly. Afterwards, he got more excited. As I write it down, I feel the limits of pen and ink, and my own limits. You will read, I expect, with enough attention, but you cannot see the speaker's white, honest face in the bright circle of the little lamp, or hear his voice. Most of us listeners were in shadow. At first, each looked at the others. After a time, we stopped doing that and looked only at the time traveler's face.